Learn to ask for help when you actually need it. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like it is pride for you to need help and you don't ask. I don't know about any other person, but personally, I feel like it is pride. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Didi, and if you're coming across my video for the first time, I'd like to say that you are welcome. If you are a return subscriber, a return viewer, thank you so much for being here. I do not take your love for granted at all. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, please take a few seconds, click on that subscription button, turn on the post notification bell to get notified of new videos. Also do well to like, comment and share, because YouTube likes it when you do all of that with my videos. So the year is already winding down slowly. It's already ending. It's practically ended already. Today is like the 30th of December, and one of the things that I like to do as the year ends is to write out lessons I've learned from this year. It always helps me get prepared, get ready for the new year. And so one of the things that I've done in this period is to really take notes of the things that I've learned based on my experiences, based on all of the things that happened this year. I've written down the lessons that I have learned. So I do hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope that you learn one or two things from this video. Yeah, so without any further ado, let's just get right into the video. So first on my list is the dots really does connect. For so long I knew this saying, but I don't know if I really had experienced my dots being connected, but somehow this year I experienced it fully. This year was really the year that I experienced all of those dots connecting. It's not like it was a perfect kind of connection, it was slowly, but yet I could feel, I could see the connection ongoing. I could see how something I practically did years ago played out today. You know how all those things that I've been doing in the past, how everything just connected. I mean, I don't want to go into the story of how I relocated and all of that, but that was like the biggest thing that happened in my year. And yes, within all of that experience, with all that experience within the process and all, I could see some dots connecting. And today, if you are not a believer of dots connecting, or you haven't seen your own dots connect yet, just have faith, just keep the faith, because definitely it would happen. Time and chance happen to them all. That's what the Bible says. I hope I'm correct. But just keep the faith. It would happen. It would definitely happen. It may not be like the big bang or the big boom, but just take time and look at your life and look at how things are going and see how what you have. For me anyway, for me it was how things I had done in the past were now probably skills that I have acquired in the past were coming into play for me now, especially during the period of my relocation. I mentioned in my I think one of my videos that I had taken a course on how to optimize my LinkedIn channel. Okay, I'm sorry, I haven't mentioned that yet. Probably I'll have to do a video of how I got my job, my current job. I'll probably do that sometime next year in January or so. So before I relocated, I had taken a course on how to optimize my LinkedIn channel, and yes, I took that course, and I learned from YouTube. Also, I learned from YouTube videos and all of that, but I didn't really understand why and how. So when I moved, I took time to really optimize my channel. And long story short, this amazing job that I talked about in my other video, I got it from LinkedIn. I got a notification because my channel was optimized, and that's how I got this job. So yes, there are just little little examples like that, since moving to Lagos, I've seen them come to play in my life. And yeah, that's why I said the dots really, they do connect. Actually, you may not have seen it right now, but keep the faith because it does happen. So next on my list would be pay it forward. No matter where you are, no matter how far you think you have gone, it is always good to pay it forward. I learned that I learned that this year. I've always known it, but I think I was very conscious about it this year. Um, the people that actually accommodated me before getting a space of my own, there are people that, I don't want to say I have helped in the past, but there are people that my path had crossed once in a, like, randomly. I never even thought that they were ever going to be of help like this to me in my lifetime, but somehow it just happened, and I'm super grateful. I think about two of the ladies, I met them during NYC, and it was just a random meetup. It wasn't really friendship, gang, best friend kind of friendship. It was just random friendships, and they accommodated me. Yeah, so no matter how far you've gone, no matter where you think you are, it is always good to pay it forward. And remember that you did not get to where you are by yourself. You didn't get to where you are right now. Basically, you didn't get there by yourself. So remember to always pay it forward. Yeah. Another very important thing that I learned this year is learn to ask for help when you actually need it. Hmm. Is I don't know. I feel like it is pride for you to need help and you don't ask. I don't know about any other person, but personally, I feel like it is pride when you okay. So I'm a believer that you are surrounded for a reason. You are surrounded by people that you love. You are surrounded with people that you love for a reason. You are surrounded with people, amazing, great people for a reason. And I mean, why are they in your life if not to help you when you need help? And why are you in their life if not to actually help them when they need help? So this year, God, I had to consciously learn to ask for help. I don't know how to say it better, but there were times when I was so broke. Like I was so broke and confused in this Lagos. As I said, I'll keep referring to my moving to Lagos because that's about the biggest thing that happened to me this year. So there were times when I was so broke and so confused, and the people I could meet or the people I could reach out to were people outside of my family, probably to ask a question or to whatever kind of help. And at some point it was a bit difficult for me, but I was like, oh my, if I don't do this thing, I'll probably just end up dead in this city. And I had to, and I learned that it's okay. It is actually okay to ask for help. It's not like you do it all the time. It is actually okay to ask for help when you need it. There's no big deal. There's really no big deal about it. It's just the way we take it and all of that. There's really no big deal to asking for help. And it brings me to my next point, which is accept the no's and move forward. In asking for this help, you will get a lot of no's. I mean, there were times when I asked for help from people and they ignored me completely. They completely ignored me. But that's okay. That's absolutely fine. I've learned and I've moved on. Like, accept the no's and keep moving forward. It should never stop you. It should never, I mean, let me not go into too much detail, Sha, but people really said no to me, especially at times when I really needed help. Like, God, guys, there was this one time I was so broke. I didn't know how I was even going to have my next meal. Hey, God. I was so broke in this Lagos. I'm not saying I have so much money now, but at least I'm a bit stable. I'm getting stable and all that. And then I asked for help from some people. Some people saw my messages and completely ignored. And I'm like, why? If you don't have, just say no. Just say I don't have. Or if you won't give, just say you won't give. Or if you will not assist, Just say I can't assist at this moment, or something, rather than just keep quiet. It doesn't make any sense. Please, if you're one of those people that they will ask for assistance and you keep quiet, just, there's no need. Now say no, nobody will beat you. Like, say to your chest, say with your chest, I'm not dragging anybody. I'm just saying, I'm just talking and encouraging people, so no's will come, accept the no's and move forward, because your life doesn't end there. Your life just doesn't end there. I was about saying, Charlie, move on. Your life doesn't end there. Ask for help. If it doesn't come, they say no, you move on. Forward ever, backward never. It makes no sense that, okay, you said no and then I put a pause on my life. Why? Anyway, so moving on. Yeah, just accept the no's and move forward. That is life for you. So my next point will be, step into the arena. It is easy for you to stand on the sideline. There are so many people standing on the sideline. Don't be one of them. Don't be one of them. That is one of the things I learned this year. I learned to take the bull by the horn. For so long I kept saying, I'll move to Lagos, I'll move to Lagos. In fact, I have a very good friend, a very close friend, that this guy had to block me because he kept on encouraging me, kept on gingering me, come to Lagos, and all that. And then I don't know if it was fear or something that kept on holding me, from moving. But finally I moved this year and it was really great. Or rather, it has really been great for me. In fact, my friend had to block me and I don't even know. Anyway, if you're watching this video, you know yourself. Please, let's talk. Let's talk. It was just fear holding me back then, but now I'm glad that everything is fine. I'm in Lagos now and all of that. So yeah, get into the arena. Don't stay on the sideline. There's no need, there's no time won't wait for you. As in, do you understand that time doesn't wait for you? Stop waiting on the sideline. Get into the arena and fight for your future. Fight like your life depends on it. And I totally understand. I've been there. It is not easy. It is very scary to be vulnerable, to put yourself out there, to expose yourself like that. But the truth is, once you do it, the possibilities are endless for you. The possibilities are endless for you. Do not let fear to hold you. Do not let fear hold you down at all. That's one thing that I learned this year. And oh yeah, that's one of the things that I learned this year, to get into the arena, to take the bull by the horn and stop being scared. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah. And so the next point for me would be, say thank you more often. Yo, anyone who knows me knows I'm big on thank yous, knows I'm big on appreciation. I don't joke with it at all. I love to appreciate people for the little effort they put in. I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense. And I'm of the opinion, or of the school of thought, that when you appreciate people for what they did, they will do even more for you. So say thank you more often. And I can tell you for a fact that it has opened more doors for me. Just appreciating people, saying thank you, more than normal, it has opened great doors for me. So yes, I learned to say thank you more this year, and I'm hoping that you too would learn to say thank you more. Not just thank you, basically appreciate people more. And of course, one of the things I also learned this year is that big things just don't happen on their own. Maybe sometimes the big break comes, but I don't believe that just sitting down somewhere your big break will come. I am of the school of thought that big things does come to people that are ready for it. I don't know if I would say it doesn't just stumble. It rarely just stumbles on people that are not ready for it. Small changes can happen naturally, but I believe that big changes, the big break, the big things actually happens when we are deliberate about them. So this year I learned to be very deliberate about going for my goals, going for the things that I want to. Yeah, I really learned that this year, and it's been working out fine for me. Yeah, I'm hopeful that in the coming year I would put this into practice more. Yeah, so something else that I also learned this year is to talk less and listen more. Yeah, this is something that I've been conscious of for years, but this year I think it became very pronounced for me because I love to talk and I don't see that ending or stopping anytime soon. I love to talk, but as I begin to find myself in rooms where I am out of my depth, I'm learning to listen more than I talk. I'm learning to give my ears give my ears to people more, to situations, to conversations, than I'm actually lending my mouth, because in that space than I'm learning more than I normally would if I'm talking, I'm hearing, I'm listening, and yeah, all of that. So I learned to or rather I am learning to talk less and listen more. Number 9 for me would be build new circles. God, leaving my comfort zone, leaving my friends, leaving my loved ones back in my base, my former base. It was a bit difficult for me because in as much as I like being on my own sometimes, when I love people, I love, just like that. But coming to this new space here in Lagos, I'm learning to give people a chance. I'm learning to give people a chance to be friends with me. I'm learning to make more friends. I'm learning to be the one to start up conversations, start up friendships, and all of that. So yes, I'm learning to give people a chance and to make new connections. So that's one of the things I'm learning, to give people a chance, to start up more friendships, like to be the one actually starting up these friendships, these conversations, and all of that. So finally, my number 10 lesson for 2021 would be to stay grateful. Continually stay grateful, guys. There were times when I just shut down. I shut down and I'm crying because I didn't like how I was, what I was doing at the time, and all of that. But one of the things that I noticed, I didn't lose sight of, I didn't lose track of, is staying grateful. I was super grateful this year. Like, I was so conscious about the devil not stealing my joy, the devil not stealing my gratitude. So yes, I even if I already knew that, I stayed really grateful this year, and I'm super grateful to every single person that helped me out one way or another. My friends here on YouTube, a lot of people reached out to me via my DM, checking on me, knowing how I'm doing, and all that. So thank you very much. I stayed grateful, and this is basically all that I have for you today. My 10 lessons I learned in 2021. Yes, tell me in the comment section some of the things that you learned this year. Yeah, basically that. Let me just know in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. Do well to subscribe, like, comment, and please share this video with your friends. If you've not yet subscribed, please just subscribe. Take a few seconds and click on that subscription button, and I'll see you in my next video. For now, stay well and stay blessed.